Yes, welcome. Monday, vibe creation time. This week's edition of Unearthing New Vinyl. We've got plenty to get through, as per usual, because there's a plethora of wonderful music available, including this marvellous remix. What we got?
This is Gypsy, and I'm just going to let the music do the talking, because you are not going to believe this. What's coming up on this? Absolutely fire. The thing I really like about this edit, I mean this is a one-sided 10-inch, is that it comes in with this sort of like, okay, it's got the kicks, it's got the pianos, everything's very happy, but what is about to happen is just so 2021. It's the sound of what's going on at the minute.
Yeah, although this is actually about 3 or 4 years old now since this first came out. It's the Raveyard mix of Gypsy Woman. Crystal Waters, most people know by now who is behind this edit. Legendary Bristol pioneer and collaborator. So this is Gypsy 001, like I said, and it's the Raveyard mix. So it's repressed for about the third or fourth time, but check this.
Absolutely big boy business.
Lovely. What a way to start.
What have you got?
Monday vibes. So this is our little post-Halloween show for anyone that's still clearing the head or the excessive makeup off your faces. So we're trying to give you a little bit of energy, and we will do the same again with Cantina Cuts. Again, we've featured this label on the show before. Very interesting Star Wars related artwork, but not quite if you look carefully enough. And this is brand new track from somebody called Matty B, not our Matty B from here.
New Matty B.
New Matty B. Give us some tones.
Pick this one because it carries on the nice uplifting, piano housey sort of vibe.
Yeah,
with a modern
kind of like
twist.
mid-90s hardcore euphoric uprising piano samples. So here we go, we'll give you this. So yeah, this is another part of the kind of like hardcore jungle renaissance sound that's going on at the moment. It's been around for quite a while and seems ever popular. Rightly so. It's just good feeling music, like happy music. Just makes you, lively, feel vibrant, and that's why we start the show this way this week.
Yeah.
So we move straight on to one of the most forward-thinking dub labels that we've featured on the show, ZamZam, back once again with another brand new 7-inch. Lovely artwork as usual. Sleeves are excellent. Tracy shout out standard. And the return to the label for the second time, Mr. Wootton, with again you know, this is going to be a winning combination for anybody that's ever followed Al Wootton, formerly known as Dead Boy, or the ZamZam imprint. It's just wonderful, and I think, again, true to form, pretty much sold out, so, you know, act quickly if you really want this in your collection. Wicked stuff, really, really good. Al Wootton, true to form, just absolutely killing it at the moment. But on that note, what we're going to do is
carry on rolling through into this sort of dub, techno-y, because it's a bit of a mysterious genre. I mean, if you want to hear a little bit more about it, check out the and Bear mix that we've just posted on our SoundCloud. It is an hour journey of pure dub techno, and it starts at the sort of slower end, more on the dub side, and traverses all the way through into the techno side. It's not a genre that I was too familiar with, but that mix I felt just like opened my eyes of what's sort of capable. And Al Wootton, again, is just someone who's got his own sound and style into it.
So this is Eaglerless on Low Dubs, so American label Low Dubs that have been around for a long, long time, since the kind of relatively early days of the dubstep movement. And these are a couple of classics from the catalogue that, I mean, Eaglerless surely needs no introduction at this point, but repressed on a lovely kind of like really vibrant yellow vinyl.
Yellow vinyl, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really nice.
If you haven't checked out Scream's unreleased classics from 2003 to 2005, and I think it's done 2005 to 2007, I highly recommend it. It's very much on this sort of early dubstep sound tip.
Yeah.
Would blend perfectly with this.
Kind of gives me a little bit of feeling of the Dutch Flowers kind of vibe, this one.
Totally.
Groove, and yeah, I totally get the reference that Jake's kind of alluding to there with the early Scream stuff and some of those kind of reissue album things that he's been doing. We're also going to play on this marvellously kind of like odd green marble vinyl, Eaglerless Rainbow Dub.
takes us into the sort of dub and more into the reggae section of this week's She.
Cool, so probably a good time to move into something a little bit, well, continue with the kind of like dub sounds. And this is brand new, but in a really lovely old sounding style. So this is Revival Style by Sabab on Lion Charge Recordings. So shout out Kenzo as ever, and also Sabab. And we are going to be going with the third track on the A side, which is Revival Sound. So this has got that really authentic kind of like 70s sounding dub kind of engineering sound to it. As we let this run through, just realised that it's probably a good time to talk competition. So we had a competition last week.
Yes.
That was to win a copy of this fantastic little number from Dev Paradox, Soviet and Seven Arc, signed by the man himself. There we go. We do have a winner, and we do have a new competition for you as well for next week. So the winner is Josh Bratt. Congrats, Josh.
Well done,
fair play, man. We'll be in touch after the show, give you a shout, let you know kind of what
its
we
way,
on its way. But we have decided, because this is so in demand, the Al Wootton on ZamZam is going to be our next week's competition piece. So as usual, standard, after the show, everything will be in a collection on the website. Buy 2 or more products and you'll get 10% off, and you'll be randomly entered into a draw to win a copy of this.
Yeah, that's simple.
And we draw next week. It's that simple. It really is. And so here's your opportunity to grab that.
What will be sold out, no doubt.
Probably by the time this actually gets uploaded, to be fair, according to the distro team. But yeah, anyway, so Revival Style Sabab, Lion Charge LP 001, available now, shipping this week.
But
Again,
to
like
go
we said,
with it, the release on Friday, Sabab's going to do a little bit of a promo mix for us. He's done a top 10 chart, and the legend that he is picked up all of the vinyls that he selected, and it's going to do like I'm really interested to hear, because as I understand it, it's going to be like a radio sort of dub mix, so it's not necessarily a straight up DJ set, but more him talking about the tunes and saying what his sort of favourites are. So up next,
cool, well keep your eyes peeled for that, because that sounds super interesting.
Yeah.
What we got next, sir?
Bass Come Save Me.
Yep.
We have Bukat and Longfinger still repping.
Right,
This is
cool.
a little 7-inch. Again, this carries on with the dub theme, but this is a bit more of a kick drum heavy skanker track.
Rap it and mash it up and sell it down, man. Say reppin' red, gold and green. Old Becker and Ragamuffin on the scene. Original style, make all of the crew them a scream. Only for people a move and a go and a jump, you know me. Yes, I might be still reppin' red, gold and green. Old Becker and Ragamuffin on the scene. Original style, make all of the crew them a scream. Only for people a move and a go and a jump, you know me. Well, I've had them myself, it's not for them now overstand. When we live in, and so we appreciate this one. Well, enough of them I eat and
and this one's on the brink of sending that as well. So grab that while it's hot if you can.
These little 7s are just so hot though, aren't they? And it's like with the ZamZam, just like the label keeping consistent with doing 7 inches, that's what they get sort of known for, and they build up that aesthetic. I mean, what are they on now? 83, 84?
Something like that, yeah. What we got next? Dub-wise, so...
We're going to go with Winston Sachs.
Okay, Fisherman Rose, Winston Sachs Rose. What we got here?
Dub-wise,
Lovely stuff.
Amazing little 10-inch.
Cool, and like we said, following straight up with another one. So we've got Fight the Wicked Man by Danny Vibes, but we're going to play Dub the Wicked, Chris J. It's recorded at Conscious Studios in 2000, mixed by Peanuts, so legendary producer there. Let's run this one through. So this will be like the dub version. Wicked. So yeah, I mean, plenty more to come from there. It's a huge catalogue, so expect more on this Dubwise tip from us over the coming weeks. But yeah, go grab that now. Also, if you have a quick look at the centre labels, anyone that knows will know that's got kind of a little bit of a music house vibe with the faded colour. Lovely stuff. Just a little number there. Cool. So moving swiftly on, and we're going to switch up the pace, switch up the tempo, and run with something very much related to the jungle sound now. So A2?
Yeah, let's go A2.
Cool. Alright, so this is the Redskins label, sub-label of Kemet. Again, something that we feature quite heavily on the show. 45 apparently. 4-track EP on the 12-inch vinyl. And this is called Get Burn, I think. yeah, absolutely running vibes. Yeah, full on energy pickup off the dub section, which was fantastic, by the way. But yeah, go grab that now. Ever consistent.
Higher tempos.
Yeah, which, talking of consistency, one of...
Woo! This is the big boy.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most prolific producers of the last few years is Mr. Coco Bryce, and they've re-pressed this awesome EP. So it was basically an album on Tom from Red Eye's Fresh 86 label. It's called Night on Earth. One of the best bits of artwork that you'll see this century, I would say. Very cool, very cool.
Very much like how Wootton, Coco Bryce does have his own sort of sound. So anyone that's sort of like picking it up now, or some of his newer stuff that now things are opening up and he's touring again, you can always go back and you know you're going to get that same Coco love just all the way through on anything that he touches.
Same
really.
Coco love. Love it. Coining new terms. Right. Yeah, those pads lovely. So yeah, sticking to the kind of jungle vibe, we are blessed with a very special project from the ACO BEATZ camp. Again, shout out Stretch. If you haven't caught before, there's a show where Stretch takes us for a bunch of his dubs, which is wicked. So this is the Tech 9 vintage Lost Jams from 92 to 95. So what you're going to find here, which one are we playing on this one anyways?
The C1.
C1, okay, cool. And that is...
This is the Tom and Jerry remix, I believe, on the C1.
Okay, cool. I'll find the right side. There it is. 33, I'd imagine. Let's go with that.
Sound over there, we kill your mom, we kill your bow, we kill your rooster, and you want to test.
All hardcore massive, hear this, hear this. Hey, hey. Blood clot and a tip bomb clot. Let's put it like this. Blood clot and a tip bomb clot. Let's put it like this. Blood clot and a tip bomb clot. Let's put it like this.
This is so cool.
I could listen to that all day.
But you're not going to?
No, we've got a few more to get through.
Alright, cool. So if I bung you this one,
Beauty.
I'll have that, and we'll move swiftly on. But yeah, seriously, check out the whole album. So good.
So this is Kid Sundance on Concrete Castle Dubs. It's white label, white sleeve. Fully legit.
Fully legit.
darling.
Yes, distorted 808 straight in.
Light of my life.
Shout out Disorder, runs the label, runs Suspect Packages shop as well.
That's it. I'm going to put a link to Disorder's Instagram page in the bio. Go and check it out because you can just see how the man's workflow and work ethic and what goes into a release.
Yeah, serious passion with the guy. Yeah. So this is Concrete Castle Dubs, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, wicked, go grab that now. Genuine, authentic Slice of Jungle. Moving on to something else in that vein. Something new to me, the Mystic Essence EP on NFT World Recordings. So not from this World Recordings, apparently. Again, I don't know of the artist Sistek and Sir Rice. This track, so apparently made in 2018. I'm going to go with Hands in the Air.
Drop it from the little breakdown, just about. Yeah.
Just there, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
There's two slices on this plate, again on a sort of jungly sort of tip. This is the lighter side with the happy pianos coming in, sort of like future hardcore sort of sounds.
So we're going full circle, are we? We started with the Gypsy and the Matty B record.
Yeah, and then now it's coming back around. On the flip, it's got a darker sort of side. Same similar sound, but it's definitely sort of like on one side you got the happy, on the other side you got a bit more
Yin and yang, light and dark, night and day. Cool, alright, so this is the light side. You said there's a dark side. I kind of fancy hearing that quickly, if that's alright with you, because...
Just gonna go...
Okay, yeah, quite the contrast.
Yeah.
Alright, wicked. Well, I just wanted to check that one out.
Let's go. I'm excited for this next one.
Thank you. You're excited for the next one?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you intro it then, my friend.
I'm going to shout this one out to Lady G, Georgia Selby. This was sort of a pick of hers and a favourite of hers in the office. Ross from Friends. Repress. Beautiful pink vinyl, sort of smoke themed. If you hold it up to the light, it's got a lovely little smoke effect going into it. What are we going to play? We're going to play Talk to Me, You'll Understand. If you haven't heard this, it's sort of like a lo-fi sort of house vibe. I'm gonna go.
Run it from about there. Yes, this has sound really prevalent around about sort of 2016, and people like Ross and Friends, DJ Seinfeld, DJ Boring, DJ Swagger, all those kind of people with the kind of tongue-in-cheek names, but they kind of weren't, because it was genuinely good quality music. Had this little YouTube movement that kind of coined this lo-fi house term, but I mean, this is a classic now. Believe it or not, was it like 4 or 5 years later? And yeah, I mean, well-revered artist now, signed to Ninja Tune, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, lovely. Can't really get enough of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is one from your personal collection, then, Jake.
This is one I will be taking home with me this week. Yeah.
Get out of it, you. Right, okay, so on to the final one of the week. So this is a project from the early 2000s kind of IDM scene. Apparently very in-demand record, so this is pressed as a full album for the very first time. There was a very much sought after 5-track LP sampler for this one by Mr. Projectile, and it's called Sinking, and the track we're going to play is Slow Rewards. Are you going to play it, are you, mate? Out the way then.
If you haven't met Ralph before, he is
the office mascot.
Yeah, office mascot, general terror and lover of cardboard.
So yeah, very quickly, just to recap, we've got the competition this week. So we gave away Paradox, Soviet and Seven Arc, and this week we've got Al Wootton, Every Knee and Shalbo on ZamZam Sounds. And we also had a dog as well, co-starring this week. Hit us up on all the usual spots. Like Jake said earlier, on SoundCloud, the Ember mix, hour long for Challenger Deep. Yeah. So PSI, anyone that follows that label will understand that's a brilliant dub techno mix, hour long special. So yeah, hit us up on SoundCloud, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We're there.
Oh, TikTok. Yeah.
Thereabout.
Do some TikTok in.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Cool. Big up. Nice one, P. See you in a bit.
You are now listening to the sounds of
Unearthed.